Good morning, doctor, and my fellow friend. We are from Group Rainbow. My name is Deepak Lian. Number metric is 278942. I will present the background and the global scenario. COVID-19 was detected in Wuhan, China in December 2019. It is highly contagious and spread rapidly around the world. COVID-19 poses a serious threat to human health and the global economy. Of the first 27 cases were linked to the Huanan seafood wholesale market. That is a wet market in central Wuhan that sells the live animals. The virus has the potential to spread from human to human. Common COVID-19 symptoms are fever, dry cough, and loss or change in smell or taste. Now, I will present the global impact on entrepreneurs. The first is more than half of all entrepreneurs globally, that is 61%, believe the epidemic poses a threat to their company survival. The second is global entrepreneurs are more vulnerable commercially and have lower working capital. This is because the business cannot operate as usual and faces financial problems. Therefore, they are less resistant to the crisis. And the last one is entrepreneurs have a lower level of supply chain skill. Due to their smaller inventory and supplier networks, entrepreneurs are more vulnerable to supply chain disruption and price increases. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ijin Wei, Nomenclature 2F1307. So, from my part, I will present the impact of COVID-19 on Malaysia SME entrepreneurs and the tool of networking for online business. First, the COVID-19 brings the both good and bad side for the Malaysia SME entrepreneurs. The good side is the increase of SME online business. For example, from the research on first half of 2020, online food delivery out to 61% and online grocery shopping out to 144% during the MCO. The bad side is many SME entrepreneurs face the drop of businesses and forced to close their business. For example, in MCO 1.0, SME business in Malaysia dropped about 72% and 8.85% closed, and MCO 2.0 dropped about 35% and 1.83% closed. This is because during the MCO, many businesses forced to close temporarily. Then, of course, their business cannot run and cannot gain the revenue. They also have some other impact for SME business, even they can run the business. That is, the need of the customer decreased during the MCO. People cannot move freely. Most of them work from home, rather go out to shop, to dining outside. And the problem of supply chains during the MCO, many factories closed temporarily because the SME entrepreneurs cannot get their raw materials to produce their product. Besides that, they're forced to the challenge on technology and system because business through the online business is very important due to the MCO. So they should to change their business on models to digital or online to avoid the drop or even the close. In addition, also the entrepreneur and workers' health are the impact of COVID-19. The tool of networking for online business that SME entrepreneurs can use, including the Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And this is more for the marketing or communicating with the customer. Like the Facebook have the live stream function that the entrepreneurs can do the live to communicate with the customer to introduce their product. And they also can use the e-commerce platforms like the Shopee and Lazada to sell their product. And for the internet, they can build the networking with the workers or employees through the Google Meeting and Microsoft Team.
Good morning, Doctor. My name is Cheong Kim Long. My metric number is 278288. And today I'm going to talk about the support and assistance given for the SME entrepreneurs from the impact of COVID-19. The SMEs is the independent business entities that having less than a particular number of staff and having certain level of revenue that vary based on country. The outbreak of COVID-19 made them face difficulties to keep survive in the market. Thus, there are many support assistance given to them to help them survive in this market. First, there are assistance given on the employee level issues. Also, there are assistance given for the short-term working schemes and wages support. Also, there are some countries that help SME entrepreneurs in terms of sick leave payment and also permission for the employer to delay the tax, debts, rental, and utility repayment. Lastly, also there are assistance given on the liabilities repayment moratorium. In Malaysia, there are package rangsangan economic piloting given to the SME entrepreneurs. By having collaboration between the government and also the Bank Negara Malaysia, an amount of extra funding of 4.5 billion ringgit Malaysia will be used to help those SMEs and micro entrepreneurs to keep sustained during the pandemic COVID-19. Not only that, there are also Permengkasa and Permengkasa Plus. Under Permengkasa and Permengkasa Plus, there are subsidies on the staff salary payment increment in the targeted relief and recovery facilities, temporary exemption from the derivative repayments for those affected SMEs, extra funding for microcredit working capital, extra payment via pre-hearting special grant, and also temporary tax payment exemption and rental discounts for the business premise rented. Lastly, there are also permanent package. Under permanent package, there are amount of 150 billion million ratio given to help citizens, especially the SMEs owners, to survive from the pandemic. There are some assistance given like microcredit payment scheme, extra funding of 500 billion ratio, extension of electricity bill offer, wages subsidy program, and also temporary relief from the levy payment. Lastly, the various parties that entrepreneurs must do to get benefit under PIE is government, financial institution, and also worker.
أولا السلام عليكم. My name is Yusuf Muhammad Ibrahim. Networking with customers. The relationship between business and purchases have evolved throughout time with the rising innovation and today's intelligent innovation pricing. The gaps between all of us because of the constant communication frameworks mobile smarts are increasing becomes our social networking. Clients, fulfillment, and area terminal agreements should be moved forward. Number one, post the product of goods and service. Number two, make your advertisement unique. Number three, attempting to locate unused clients. Number four, increasing the amount of money earned. The second one, networking with the suppliers. The goal of many organizations is to acquire better value from their suppliers by lowering transaction costs to save money. It is, however, much easier said than done for many businesses when it comes to streamlining their suppliers' communication. Here are 6 examples of how suppliers networking can make suppliers communication much easier to communicate. Number one, data entry, that is more streamlined. Number two, reduce time acquired for the purchase cycle. Number three, easy administration of catalog content. Number four, contract price complying with the terms and conditions. Number five, payment cycle times are shorter. Number six, increased feasibility and a greater emphasis on interpersonal relationship.
Okay, my name is Afikai Rizufdian. My metric number 268921. Now I want to talk about the networking with competitors. A firm should process to develop organization with rivals to bear the effect of COVID-19. At the point when you network with your opponents, you can track down ways of low bettering but of your organization. Since the managing organization networking with rival is the association with them, it sure have the option to expand quality with them through further developing item quality. Organization that listen a similar kind of item for us by beginning a cooking organization or selling different products are their adversaries. Alright, the next is conclusion. In conclusion, the outbreak of the COVID-19 is bringing a lot of effect to us, especially for the SME business worldwide. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the revenue of the SME are dropped drastically due to the reduction order received. According to the survey, there are more than 57 of SME worldwide are facing this problem. Business networking is very important for every business in the world. A business with well-managed networking will ensure it's the success. So maybe just that all I can explain about the networking with competitors in conclusion. Thank you.